Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to walk through everything you need to know to find the absolute best dog training professional for you right here in Apopka. Our whole goal is to give you the confidence to pick the right person so you and your dog can have a great life together. I mean, this is the goal, right? To have those peaceful walks, to be able to relax with your dog without any stress. Well, this explainer is designed to give you the tools to make that your reality, and it all starts with choosing a great trainer. You know, a well-trained dog is one that can handle just about anything Apopka has to offer. We're talking about everything from quiet walks in neighborhoods like Errol Estate to the hustle and bustle of local markets. Okay, so let's start with the most important piece of the puzzle, the training philosophy. Understanding this is absolutely key because it's the foundation for everything else and it's what the best professionals are using today. So, what is positive reinforcement? Well, in a nutshell, it's all about teaching your dog what you want them to do by rewarding them when they do it. It makes training feel more like a fun game and really builds that bond between you two. And when you put these two approaches side by side, the difference is just night and day, isn't it? One builds a partnership based on trust and motivation, while the other can actually create fear and anxiety and sometimes even make behavior problems worse. All right, so you know the method you're looking for. Now, how do you find someone who's actually qualified to teach it? Let's get into what to look for when you start vetting potential trainers. You're going to see a bunch of letters like these after a trainer's name. Think of them as a sign of quality. It means that person has passed some pretty tough exams, they follow a code of ethics, and they're committed to keeping up with the latest science. Now, different problems call for different solutions. For instance, if your dog needs to learn to behave around other dogs, a group class is perfect. But if you're dealing with something specific at home, like barking at the door, a one-on-one private lesson is probably your best bet. Okay, let's talk about the money side of things. Knowing the typical costs here in Apopka will help you figure out what to expect and plan your budget. And really, it's helpful to think of training less like a cost and more like an investment. A good program can prevent so many future headaches and just leads to a happier, less stressful life together for years to come. So this table gives you a pretty clear snapshot of the average rates you'll find around Apopka and Orange County. As you can see, there are options for almost every budget and every kind of training need. And the main thing to notice here is that getting professional help can be really accessible. You know, just one focused session can give you a solid plan to work on a specific issue, and you don't have to commit to a big package right away. Okay, so you've done your research, you've found a few potential trainers. Now it's time to talk to them. To make sure you're finding the right fit, you'll want to go into that conversation with a few key questions ready to go. This is number one. It's the most important question you can ask. You want to hear them talk about rewarding good choices and using motivation. Their answer should line up perfectly with what we discussed earlier. This one helps you understand how dedicated they are to their craft. A really good trainer is always learning, and they'll be happy to tell you about their certifications and any ongoing education they're doing. This question is so important because, remember, training is a team effort. A good trainer will give you a clear plan. They'll define what success looks like, and they'll make it clear that the practice you do at home is the real key to success. All right, let's wrap up by connecting all of this to being a fantastic dog owner right here in Apopka. Knowing the local rules and resources just makes life easier and more enjoyable for everyone in the community. These are the big three, pretty straightforward stuff. And you can see how good training, especially on things like walking nicely on a leash or managing barking, helps you follow these rules without even thinking about it. So once you've learned some new skills, you've got to practice them in the real world. Apopka has some awesome places where you can work on your dog's manners with all sorts of new distractions. So good luck with your search for a trainer. A truly wonderful partnership is waiting for you and your dog, and it's going to make everything better. Whether you're just hanging out at home, visiting friends, or enjoying all the beautiful parks and trails we have here.